very much appreciate people showing up. This was done last minute, but the rallies I've been going to across the country, by the way, have been huge. People are very excited about it, especially the young people. I think there's also a weariness and a cynicism among older people. Most of the criticism for the march has come from older people who I think partly are just worn down and don't think it can do any good. They're kind of, it's kind of a sad situation. But in terms of what is the argument to present to people to try to get them there, I just think it's so obvious that this is such a rare moment in time, and that this door that is open to us is already swinging shut, and if we don't push through it, 5 years from now we're going to look back and think, oh my God, why did we waste that opportunity? That would be a
the International Socialist Organization, the Queens Pride Committee, and a host of other organizations in the neighborhood are organizing a bus. It'll be leaving off 37th Avenue, 2 blocks away. I'm probably preaching to the choir right now, but tell your friends. I mean, we went as many, if we need 10 buses, that'd be a wonderful problem to have. I know folks in Astoria, Queens, are putting together a bus too. I mean, just the point is get on a bus, get to D.C.
That's what I'd like to challenge this group then to do. When I was in Dallas at the Chamber of Commerce dinner, they had provided a table to their youth organization, the Dallas LGBT Youth Program, and one of the women in the audience said that she couldn't go to the march, that she had a prior commitment and simply could not go. And I said, well, fine, send those kids. And within 5 minutes, they raised enough money to send the whole table full of young people to that march. So maybe if you all can work together, perhaps even take a few minutes to meet after I leave. I've got to get to a fundraiser in Manhattan. Maybe you could expand that one bus to 10 and make sure that your neighborhood can get down there.
Right. If you live in Jackson Heights or Elmhurst, please see me or Sarah Wolf or Frankie. If you're Astoria, Milan City, Brandon, and
Robert.
Sure. Yeah. Leave your hand.
Michael, who makes a donation to? Who register?
Well, as far as, see me afterwards. See me afterwards.
And Jeff is also working on it. Questions before I'm going to have to leave pretty soon, yes.
I've got a question. It's more an announcement.
Well, then let's just wait. Any other questions about the march or anything? I think I need to get going. Let me just check the...
Got a question?
Yes.
Do you plan on writing more books about what type of things you're talking about? What? I know you wrote a book about the quilt. But do you have any ideas of writing anything? It sounds like a great story, your speeches today and last night were amazing.
Well, I have been accused of trying to become king of the gays, but I'll tell you...
Queen of the
gays. What I would like more than anything is to stop traveling and find some little cabin in the woods and do some writing. I don't know if I want to write a book, but I would like very much to write about my friends that didn't survive. That's something that's really troubled me a lot, even with the quilt and everything in the past. I still miss a lot of my friends and like to write about some of their lives and some of the stories that I learned from their families during that struggle. But I think I write decently, but it's painful. It's really slow. And it's my hope that next year we'll be able to kind of retire from this and do some writing. I envy real writers, though, who can do it easily. Any other questions? The point recalled when I first joined, found each other in the course of fighting to end the war in Vietnam, during the Freedom Rides in the South, in the great in Lettuce Fields, Cesar Chavez, and the women's movement, and those are our roots. There are some who would like to deny or ignore those roots, and I think to do so would be, we would do that at great peril. I also am aware that we are a tiny people. We are a very, very small minority, and that the world and our country today are facing enormous challenges that affect the lives and well-being of every single person on this planet. And I think that all of us, every one of us, wants to be part of meeting those challenges. And LGBT people, we don't live on a planet by ourselves. We share this planet. We are born into families that are rich and poor, black and brown and white, of every faith and nationality and circumstance that could be imagined. And so I would say that I think that gives us the opportunity and a responsibility to be the bridge builders, to be those who forge the coalition. And I think that all of us want very much to be a part of rebuilding this country and saving this planet. And we are determined to do that, and we are determined to do so as equals. So thank you very much for showing up on such short notice. Please get the word out. I will see you in Washington, D.C., and soon we will be equal. Thank you.